Shalawam. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahawah. YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI apostles, much love to the Akim out there, teaching his truth with all sincerity. And I want to go into how, basically, you go through a lot, you go through a hell of a lot, you know what I mean? Every day it seems like you just get more depressed, or some bullshit happen, you might get a little oasis of time, and then some more bullshit happens. But you know what? It's okay to suffer. There's nothing wrong with suffering, man. You know what I mean? You gotta own the suffering. Let it become a part of you.
Romans chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Exactly. But the sufferings of this time is nothing compared to the glory we're gonna have. But you gotta think, Yahawashi, he's coming back soon. And think about how long you've been in truth. Alright, let's say Yahawashi comes back and you've been in truth for 8 years. You might get an eternity of peace and everything you can ever imagine, and you only had to do was endure for 8 years some suffering. You know what I mean? That's where you should look at the balance of that. You know, the suffering that you're going through right now, it don't match that. You might get eternal peace. Let's say you're in truth for 8 years, and that's all it took before Yahawashi came back. But you might get eternity. You're gonna get women. You're gonna get slaves. You're gonna get land. You're gonna get everything your heart desires. You imagine it, it's gonna be there. You pray for it, it's going to just manifest. You know? That's why in this coming time you can't get weak. Because you might be going through something, can't pay your bills. You know what I mean? Your car's being repossessed or something. Somebody might have hit your car. You're losing your job. You're on child support. That's suffering. But look, Yahawashi come back soon. You don't have to endure that for so long. It's only so long that's going to actually be a factor. That's actually going to matter before Yahawashi comes back, and that's going to end. Because when Yahawashi comes back, it's going to be no more child support. It's going to be no more car payments. Even before that, when martial law comes in there, it's going to be no child support. There's going to be no car payments. You know what I mean? So even before he actually comes back, he has the tribulation period happening. He still frees you from all that suffering too. Now he just wants you to endure and call upon his name. You know what I mean? That's why the suffering today ain't worth, of the stuff we're going to get later.
Yeah, like how the brother said, pretty much, is that what? You got to let the suffering become a part of you. You got to embody that suffering. Keep it dwelling within your mind that you're going to suffer within this lifetime, man. Keep in mind that you're going to constantly catch hell. We have moments where the Most High lighten up your burden a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That things seem a little alright, but then what? Hard times come again. That's going to be a constant cycle with us in this truth. But we have to know, that what? In order for us to be purified, we got to get dirty, man. Get dirty through the suffering, People out here in the world, they think them being fresh, them having a nice car and all that, they having the pleasures of this world, and they actually looking fresh. They thinking that they're shining, but they not shining, right, man? They truly dull in spirit and in heart, man. But what? We trying to shine, man. So if we trying to shine, we got to be willing to suffer first. That's why the scriptures say, if we suffer with them, we shall reign with them, man. Okay?
Exactly. You know what I mean? And the most loyal people you ever had, in your life is suffering. You know what I mean? When you're going through something, and your boys are with you, or going through the exact same thing, they was right there with you, those were the ones you want to be around. Those are the ones that's ride or die. Those are the ones you want around you, in your corner. You know what I mean? So that's your suffering, like Yahawashi was suffering. He gonna want you around you because he knows that you was real. That suffering shows your realness, man. At the same time, letting that suffering embody you. But it's like, you gotta imagine that you're in a boxing ring with Satan. You know what I mean? You might dance around a little bit, block a couple of punches, but you still gotta expect you're gonna get hit, even though you're dodging a little bit. You're dancing around. You still gotta expect that punch is gonna come. You're not gonna dance around, you know what I mean, and bob and weave for so long before he actually connect one. You know what I mean? In the life we're living in, bobbing and weaving a little bit, you gotta be prepared when Satan throws that punch and he connects one. And not get bent out of shape.
Psalms 24.
Yes.
It's Psalms chapter 34, verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saving such as be of a contrite spirit.
Exactly. But how do you get that? How do you get into that state? It's by suffering. Can you please read it again?
The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saving such as be of a contrite spirit.
And how do you get a broken heart? Because you're suffering. How you get a contrite spirit? Because you're suffering. The most humble people in the world are people that suffer and been through shit. You know? And then you got a broken heart because you were suffering. You went through this, you went through that fell through. You just been going through bullshit. And it got to the point where you're just broken down. But the Lord is nigh unto you. Because he knows that out of anybody on earth that's contrite, he's broken hearted. But yo, this is a man I can count on right here. Because he's willing to go across the trenches. He's willing to talk through the trenches. Can you give me 1 Peter 4 and stuff in verse 12?
It's more than that too. Say 1 Peter 4 and 12?
Yeah. You gotta remember, man, that's suffering. It's good. So the Lord likes somebody that's willing to suffer and crawl through the trenches. You know what I mean? Somebody that's willing to take a bullet for him. Somebody that's willing to, you know, no matter what happens, he's still there.
Yes, back in Psalms 34, verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all.
Exactly. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. So you might suffer a little bit, but guess what? The Lord's going to deliver you out of it. All them afflictions that you're going through, no matter how heavy or how long you go through it, you got to understand still light at the end of the tunnel. The Lord's going to take you out of it. That you only going to be going through this pain for so long, suffering so long before the Lord be like, and just pluck you out of it. You know what I mean? That's why it's good not to get bent out of shape over some bullshit that you're going through. It's temporary.
Exactly, like the sufferings of this world is temporary, man. But what the righteousness that's going to pertain unto us, okay, and the good living, and the Jews, the riches, and everything of the kingdom, that's going to last forever, man. So you have to be willing to suffer now if you want to live good forever, man. You know, I'll read it again. It says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all." Or like a brother, that have infirmities, you know. And what the scriptures say in what Malachi, I believe is 4 verse 2, then shall he come with healing in his wings, man. So the pain and suffering that you're having now, it's great hell unto you, but know that the Most High is going to repay you good for your suffering and what you have done for his name's sake, man. Because we suffering with YAHAWASHI. So every time you go through an affliction, think of that you're suffering with your big brother, man. The scriptures say that a friend shall be known in adversity. So we're showing that we're going through our adversity just as YAHAWASHI went through his adversity, and Lord willing, we're going to be delivered, man. You know?
Exactly.
And last verse 20 it says what? He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Like what? When you go into the valley of dry bones. What it said then, what they stood as an exceeding great army, man. So those of that valley that's chosen unto the Lord, they're going to rise up and be strong, and they're going to live in the Lord forever in the kingdom, man. You know?
Exactly. As a matter of fact, can you give me a Revelation 21:4? Yeah. Because no matter what affliction you go through, you got to understand, man, it's going to end. When that ends, you got peace. You got to think, once you go through it, it's not going to happen again. You're going to be free. All you got to do is just endure that suffering, endure that blows from Satan, them hate makers from Satan. And at the end of the day, you're going to get everything you possibly ever could imagine. You lost your wife, you're going to get that back. You lost your cars, you're going to get chariots. You know what I mean? You lost your home, you're going to get planets. Just because you suffered a little affliction. It's that deep.
Revelations 21 and 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be pain anymore, for the former things are passed away.
Exactly. Just like all the scriptures, they all say the same thing. That affliction is going to end one day. The Lord's going to be there wiping away all our tears. There's going to be no more death. There's going to be no more bloodshed. There's going to be no more crying. You're not going to be sitting somewhere crying and thinking about all the hell that you're going through. Those days are going to end one day. And end soon. That's why all this suffering, man, don't get bent out of shape. Because you're going to praise YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI when that day comes and you're finally out of all this hell and all you had to do was suffer that little affliction. You don't look back like, yo, that really wasn't nothing. Even now, when you go through an affliction, you get past it, you look back like, yo, that really wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the Lord will not give you nothing you can't handle. He won't give you nothing that you can't handle. The Lord created you, He created your spirit. He knows exactly what you can handle and what you can't. So if He throws something on to you, don't say that's too much. It's never too much, because He knows exactly what you can handle.
This is Sirach chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction, And in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity.
Exactly. Because you're suffering right now, man. Like, matter of fact, can you read it one more time?
In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction.
Exactly. Your day of prosperity is forgiveness of affliction. But if you was in this society prospering and everything was good for you, after that, what you gonna do? You're not gonna remember the Lord. So when that day happens, you're just gonna be stuck out here. Like, what happened? I never saw it coming. I don't know how to handle this. You're gonna break down and start crying somewhere. Because you forgot the Lord. You forgot what it's like to be at the bottom. That's why Esau, you look at these Edomites, like to jump off the 100 story of a building. Because they forgot what it's like to be afflicted and to be at the bottom.
I'm going to read this point again. It said what? In the day of prosperity, there's forgiveness of affliction. So what? We're in the days of affliction now. So it's hard for us to think of the times of old when we lived during the times of King David and King Solomon, when our people was ruling in righteousness. But what? Now we're looking forward to what? The days of prosperity. Those days of prosperity are going to be forever. You got to think about it, because what? The Lord, the earth been around for what? 12,000 years?
Yeah.
You know, so since the earth going on 12,000 years, what? That's 12 days to the Lord. So we've only been going through it, and we haven't been suffering the whole 12 days. We've only been suffering a few days out of the complete 12,000 years of the earth. Okay, so out of them few days of suffering, we're going to have forever and ever and ever to live lavish in the kingdom, man.
But with that, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, YAHAWASHI apostles. Much love to all the Akim out there. Shalawam, and death to America.
Shalom.